Okay. Hello. Welcome. Uh-oh, camera blurs. Can't handle this face tonight. Welcome to The Mess, everyone. We're so glad you're here with us in the internet world. We're gonna do a show for you tonight. It's gonna be great. Something kind of special I want to talk to you about. As you know, our home normally is at our beloved Huge Theater, Saturdays, 9:30 p.m. Um, Huge Theater, like so many theaters, various organizations, nonprofits have been shuttered in this last year. And right now, Give MN, which is an amazing organization that does so much for nonprofits around Minnesota, is running something right now, May 1st through the 10th, called Spring Forward Minnesota. And it is a fundraising campaign to help all of the arts organizations and nonprofits that have really struggled through this last year, get them set up to get ready for what is coming next. And Huge falls into that category. So if you are up for it and so willing tonight, we are taking donations. We made a tiny URL if that's easier. It's tinyurl.com/springhuge. That's one way to do it. You can also go to givemn.org and look for Huge Theater on there and donate there. And they kind of run it like a raffle. So we're not really looking for giant donations. We're looking for many tiny donations, because randomly they're just going to like draw out donations and give extra cash prizes to those organizations. So that's what we're looking for. We'd so appreciate it. Anything, of course, helps sustain us and gets us ready to come back stronger when we are able to do so. So cool. Do that. That'd be so great. You can do it any of these 10 days. You could do it all of the 10 days of May. Not that there are only 10 days in May, but the first ones are the ones that counts. So I'm doing great. I think this is a classic FOTUS opening. Going really
I was
well here.
gonna
Anyway,
say,
thank you.
harder than it looks.
Thank you. I'm sorry I laughed at you all these past weeks. Anyway, we so appreciate you. We're excited. We're gonna do a show. So, hey everyone, welcome to the motherfucking mess.
Captain, I'm afraid that I've had to put it on the view screen. There's only 3 aliens left aboard the enemy ship.
Well, my question for you is, where are the cosmic brownies?
Well, if it isn't Marissa Tomei as I live and breathe.
Hello, the rest of the cast of A Different World.
Hello.
Where have you been?
Well, if this isn't the food truck I've been looking for.
Sir, what can I get for you? We have a long line. So.
Macaroni and cheese.
I hate having to return these pants that I ordered online because you can't go shopping in the stores.
Well, you can return them. You can return them to me.
David?
Jared F. Johnson, did you put your dog inside the toilet? Did you put your dog in the toilet?
Either call me Derek Fuck Johnson or don't call me anything at all. Do you understand that?
I will not. Okay, that was a mistake your father and I made. That was a mistake your father and I made. Okay.
My middle name is Fuck.
I understand what it is. I gave it to you. Okay.
What kind of tattoo do you want?
A big one! Of
A hard
horses!
one! A really big hard one!
Okay, I got a big one. I got a big hard one. What do you want, bud?
It's like a wave. Like an ocean wave.
No problem. I'm going to start with the wave because that one's the hardest and I don't really get it. And then we'll get to the ones that I do understand.
Can I help?
Huh?
Can I help you?
What?
I'm sorry. I had to go help someone up. Can I help you? You were waiting. What size do you need?
Would you?
No, you go ahead.
I can help either.
I just need my driver's license.
I'm a very hungry squirrel.
Okay. I will get your driver's license, and for you, some
Who put
nuts?
a bunch of hot dogs in the Crayola can? Forget it. Just
I put hot dogs in the Crayola can. Happy New Year!
I don't want to go in there. I'm nervous. Okay, I don't
Well,
want
it's
to
a
go
haunted
because
house.
I'm nervous.
It's a haunted
I
house.
I know, and that's why I don't want to go in there because I'm really nervous and I'm worried I'm gonna get really scared if I go in there. Okay, so I'm nervous.
Ah!
Why are you? Hey,
I'm back! All expression is meaningless.
Thank you for coming.
Are we doing the feedback right away?
How to
Oh,
do the
sorry.
feedback.
Sorry.
We're doing the talk back.
Do we do it? I know it's the talk back right away, or is it? I'm
Wait, we're
sorry.
doing a talk back?
What
What is there to
tonight
talk
was-
back?
I thought tonight was the
They're
talk back.
leaving. They're
I
going.
fucking-
Tell
How-
them.
Everybody come back.
What? Oh, for God's sakes!
It's a talk back, I guess.
Isn't it tonight? Isn't tonight the talk back?
Well, it's
All
Thursday, right?
I'm going to set up the chairs.
Do we do refreshments at these? Are there
I
refreshments?
don't know. It's your parents. They're the ones who came. Do they even want to do a talk back?
I don't know. When they're so
For the grant, we have to do a talk back. We have
we
to.
have to do the talk back.
I could pour this into several cups.
That's perfect. That's
That's a
perfect.
good
They love
idea.
that. They love that flavor.
Really?
I'm worried. Your parents, out of all of our parents, are a little brutal when it comes to feedback.
I know. Just you know what? I think just answer honestly, like just authentically. That's what they're looking for. So
I'm not going to lie. Your mother frightens me.
We're going to have
Big
to
time.
We're going to have to
Big
pass
time.
the micro. There's only one microphone. We're going to have
Oh,
to
that's
pass.
bad news.
yeah,
Your
they are
mom
not going to
hates
share.
sharing.
Oh my God. Okay,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
terrible.
Let's
Is
light
there-
the theater on fire. Let's just light the
Do you
theater
think
on
we
fire.
should?
We
Yes,
did
I
that
do
show
think
last
that.
year. We can't do it twice.
My
They'll
God,
know.
that's right. That's
Ugh.
like so derivative. We can't do that.
Why does your
Dropped
mom
my
have to?
phone.
Why
What?
does your mom have to write for the Washington Post?
Because
So much for sticking around for the talkback for our show, The Shape of Things. First of all, I just want to say I'm not the director of the show. David had to fly back to New York. But
It's David's fault.
David.
I'm sorry, there's only one microphone.
David died in a deli.
We're getting word that David has died in a
So he's not available for questions.
Questions.
Did you guys know that David had died in a
No.
deli?
David didn't really die in a deli.
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Died in a deli. Do you get it? Died in a deli. Do you
We've got to
get
get
it?
her parents off the sense.
Oh,
Died.
yeah.
Deli.
Yeah, sure.
Dead in a deli.
I
You the
hope
kid.
he can't hear us now.
You can't. Maybe.
We would like to dedicate the show that we just performed to the memory of our dear departed director David, who died
Deli.
doing what he loved,
Ordering sandwiches.
ordering pastrami on rye at Vincent's Deli on 43rd, near the cloisters.
Don't. That's the one that his parents go to all the time. They're gonna know. They're
That's
gonna
Irwin
know.
Deli in New York?
Pass.
Just
Come
name a
closer, come
different
closer.
one.
Just say a different one.
With recession. With recession.
What?
A word is now coming in that he
Oh my
wasn't
God,
even
Pete,
at
whisper
Vincent's.
session. What?
No one can find out that we just did abstract stuff for the sake of doing abstract stuff because we couldn't think of anything realistic to do.
Okay, I just
You
Don't
crazy?
say it out loud. This mic is hot.
We're whispering.
Well, you will
having a whisper session.
like there is absolutely no symbolism in anything we did. None of it applies to my life or the life of anyone I've ever met. David was high
So
as
So high.
as
So
a
high.
goddamn condor the whole time.
like flying in the sky.
Regrettably, David's vision will not be realized in future productions, although I think there's little doubt that the weight of his genius reverberates through the performance we were able to share with you this evening. At this time, we would like to open the floor for questions. No questions tonight, I'm sorry. This is a talk out, not a talk back. So we will be talking to you. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pass the microphone.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck, don't do
I'll
it.
keep the microphone. I'm gonna serve as the mouthpiece for the rest of the cast. They'll let me know what beautiful things they'd like for me to share with you, and then I'll do that.
Yeah.
How did I get stuck with this? This doesn't seem fair.
You're
You
a
are
good
doing
talker.
And you are wearing
mic
the
is
nicest
hot.
shirt. You are wearing the nicest shirt.
You look like Michael J. Fox in the 50s.
Big time.
Thank you. I love that movie. So what do we want to say that this meant? Something to do with
Capitalism.
Yes,
that's good.
capitalism,
That's
strength,
evergreen. That's
and the
evergreen.
passage of time. The passage of time.
Capitalism and the passage of time.
Ooh, Earth.
There's
Earth,
little
Earth,
doubt.
Earth. I'm
Earth.
just saying words. Earth.
Earth,
Earth,
trees.
Also,
Yes,
get Earth
no,
in there.
I'll weave
Get
that
Earth
in.
there.
I'll find a way to, I'll just keep it up here and we'll see. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could present this show for free to everyone who needs it, who would probably be comforted by it right now in this time of great existential angst. However, thank you to Papa Dollar, we're not able to do so.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Good job.
It's kind of
Very
I
coming
good.
didn't mean to sound so aggressive when I said that.
No,
Papa
I
Dollar
could
is
tell. I
great.
could tell.
Papa Dollar.
If only money grew on trees. Ecological.
All right, it's a big line at the deli. It's a big line at the deli. Who needs a sandwich? Who needs a sandwich?
I'll take a sandwich.
All right, ladies, stand in one place. What kind of sandwich do you need?
Okay.
Lady.
I'd
What kind of
I want
sandwich
a
you
real
need?
hot sandwich. Do you serve hot sandwiches?
Yeah, we have hot and cold sandwiches. What do you want?
Then I want a hot one.
Lady, you have had at least 40 minutes in line.
I want a real hot bologna sandwich. Okay?
All right, we can get you a hot bologna sandwich. It's not a problem. Tucked in shirt guy, what do you need? What do you want?
Do you all have a menu I could look at, or?
Jesus Christ, you were in line for half an hour. You haven't looked at it yet?
I'm actually here just to sort of meet people. I'm new to the city.
Okay, well,
Hi.
I'm getting her a hot bologna
Hi.
sandwich. Do you want one?
Can I change
Yeah.
my order?
That's
Yeah, you can. What do you want? Lady, where'd you go? Lady, what do you want? Lady.
Do y'all serve turkey? Do you have
Yeah, we have-
turkey here?
Yeah, we have a Rachel. Do you want a Rachel?
I'll have a Reuben.
A Reuben is a Reuben. A
Did
Rachel
somebody
is a
say
Reuben.
Rachel?
Not you, Rachel. The sandwich Rachel.
Is your name Rachel?
That's weird.
Yeah, not that
That's
it
so
matters.
weird.
Rachel, it matters. It's just that the person ordered a Rachel.
No, it
You could
matters.
I
talk
ordered
about
a
this later.
Reuben, but with turkey.
That's
So,
a Rachel.
Yes.
Rachel, I was talking about
Yes.
the sandwich. No,
Who-
we'll talk
Oh.
later. Okay, I
I
promise
just
we
don't
will
like how we
talk
left
later.
things this morning.
No, I hated how we left things this morning, but it's a really long line.
You didn't have time to put in your contacts. You left in such a rage.
I
Oh
was
my
mad. I was
God.
upset. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You asked me to meet your parents,
Yes.
which is fine, but you didn't tell me that they
Yes.
were even coming. You didn't even tell me they were coming in town, and now I find out they're in town.
That's
Like that's a
intense.
lot.
That's
And
That's
intense.
you're
You need a
serving them
heads
right
up.
now. You're serving them right now.
These are
Mom,
your
Dad,
parents.
this is Kevin.
Hello.
Hi.
So nice
w-
to meet you.
I was wondering how long it would take you to figure it out.
I
I had no
I
idea.
know.
I'm
They're
so
terrible
sorry.
at ordering. They're terrible at ordering.
And
They're
then you
terrible at
didn't
ordering.
see the
Why wouldn't you
resemblance.
tell me? Well, okay. So do you want a Rachel or do you want a Reuben?
Yes.
I want a Reuben, but with turkey.
All right, we'll get you a Reuben with turkey. What did you want, sir?
I'll have a Rachel,
Yes.
my daughter, the most beautiful and
Beautiful.
talented
She's a
Yeah.
star
young
in the
woman in
sky.
the world, whose career
Hi.
is at the beginning of a wonderful journey.
She's on her launch pad. Like she's on the beginning of the launch pad,
Good.
and the rest of us are Houston in our hearts, right? Our
Nice.
hearts are Houston. Yep, and we're calling her up to the sky.
Good.
Okay. And she's gonna blow us all away. She's gonna shed those
Seven.
little rocket projectors, and that's all of us because she
Six.
doesn't need us. And then up
This
to
is
space she
hard
goes.
because there's no
Five.
way
I
I'm not
told-
the bad boyfriend, but there's a huge line
Four.
I've got
I
to get
told
through.
you, they're both rocket scientists, and
Mhm.
like every metaphor is rocket scientist.
Out to
We
this.
love our
Yes.
work.
We love
Yeah.
our work and our girl. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go back into the kitchen and make you these things.
This is perfect.
Okay. Well, we don't
If
even know
you
what your
hurt
dad
her,
wants.
if you
Why
hurt
would
I?
her, I
Why
will
would
kill
I?
you.
Why would
I
I?
will kill you and
We
your whole
have
family.
access to explosives that you would not believe.
I will light you up. I will light you up.
How
Oh,
did
I'm
my
Okay.
sure.
girlfriend even
And she
end up
has.
normal with
And
you
I
two as her
would not
parents?
tempt her to do it
How did that
again.
even happen?
I will send you to the sky.
There's a Reuben with turkey.
Okay. Look at that. Thank you.
Well, it was
Oh,
nice
you-
to meet you both.
It was
Nice
super
to
to meet
meet
you
you
too.
too.
Kevin,
I've
you
got
Honey,
a good
could
feeling
I-
about you too.
Could I get a Diet Coke with this before I go, sweetie? Would you bring me one little Diet Coke?
You got it. You got it. I'll bring you a Dr. Brown's. It's like a New York Diet Coke.
Oh,
And then we're-
perfect.
Then we're going to go to the
Perfect.
American Museum of Natural History and
Yep,
look at the big
yep,
whale and see if we can't
yep,
also find
yep.
Neil deGrasse Tyson
Yes.
and look at that statue of Teddy
It'd be
Roosevelt that I
so
think got taken
fun.
down.
It's gonna be
Oh,
so fun.
Perfect.
I'm gonna slice you in half. I will
I
slice
would-
you in half. Okay, I
Yeah,
will put
you
knives
come at me.
inside
You
of you.
come
I
at
will
me.
put
I'll
knives
come at you
inside of
more.
you.
You bring
used to
two
only
knives.
seeing
I'll
half
bring
of
How
two
yourself
dare
knives.
in
you.
the mirror, bud.
How dare
Yes,
you
Mommy,
leave?
this is called celery tonic. It's soda pop that tastes like celery.
Oh
Ooh.
my!
No,
Thank
I know. Try that, right?
you.
Right?
Hey,
That
babe,
is good.
Mm-hmm.
do you want to grab your acoustic guitar and then maybe play a song for these two?
Okay.
Thank you.
You better appreciate her gifts.
I do
swear
appreciate
to
it.
God.
I do appreciate it because I've been at all her concerts. I haven't seen you two at
Oh,
any of the concerts.
Oh,
I haven't seen you two at any of the concerts. Just so you know. Just so you know.
we
Hey,
are
you know
that
what?
watching
piano.
by a satellite. Okay.
Oh, are you? Are you? Watch every car that follows you for the rest of your.
All I have is this mandolin and the strings don't work.
It's
Baby,
gonna be
that's great.
It's music
perfect.
to my ears.
We love it.
Two of the strings work.
Oh, it's great.
So good.
Queen of light took her down and then she turned to gold. That's all I know about that.
So good.
That was so good.
So
Really
good.
I've never
Good.
finished Lord of the Rings, so I don't know.
Who needs it? Okay.
Not me.
Well, we're gonna take our delicious
We'll
meal
go.
and we're gonna.
Isn't he amazing?
So cute.
Not how I expected the road trip to go. I think we all have to
Oh,
admit that.
that went really.
It was
There
a
were
bit of a
parts that were really
surprise.
bad.
That was a bit of a surprise.
I can't believe we hit an elephant.
Yeah, because you don't expect that in South Dakota. That's
No,
not.
at all.
No.
I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
trying-
no, Brad, we know you're sorry, but you
It
did
felt
do
like
it.
the vibe in the
Yeah.
car was sort of like going downhill. I was trying to change the music and I had my eyes on my case logic.
Yeah. It's just like it was large and moving slowly, so
Yeah.
it felt like you had time, you
You
know.
had
It was just
At
open
least 30.
highway. I mean, like the last time I changed out the music, I could like flip through without looking at the road for several minutes.
all
Yeah.
three of us with
Flat
with
landscape.
time to
flat
spare
landscape.
told you about the elephant.
I just knew that I had Graceland in there somewhere, and
Yeah.
I thought that the moment was perfect for it. I'm sorry, I get I get my head fixed on something and I can't just let it go.
Oh,
It's just
God.
we saw it so far ahead of time, you know, and you
So
could have
far ahead
stopped
of
for
time.
Graceland.
Okay,
You could have
all right.
stopped to put
There's
Graceland.
no point of crying over spilled elephant, bless you.
Okay, bless
Thank
you.
you.
I think the question now in front of us, just to be the pragmatist here,
Yeah.
is what are we going to do with
Do
the
with
2
it.
tons of guts that are now impeding the road?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you have been a pragmatist before you hit the
Yeah,
elephant?
like when we warned you.
It feels like we're going back in time to before I
Okay.
said the thing about how we should move on.
Okay.
It's just,
Well, I have one of those tiny shovels to like dig out cars from snowstorms.
That's good. That's good problem solving.
I'll go grab it.
I have that empty bag from when I got the Ruffles at the gas station.
I don't think we should bag it up into like we should bury it probably, right? Like
Yeah.
if we bag it up in chip bags, what are we gonna do with it then?
Yeah, you're right. We can't just. I don't even think it would all fit in the car.
No.
I
me
don't
go
even
through my
have
purse.
the shovel. I took the shovel out because it's summer.
Shit.
Okay, thinking outside the box here.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna say something.
I've got
You guys
nail
have to-
polish.
Well,
Can you just do a quick connect the dots for me here?
Yeah.
Bear with me. I'm pretty sure it's flammable. We could set it on fire.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, don't be mad at me, but why don't we set it on fire? So,
It's good. It's good. I think it's good.
I
all
mean,
in
in a way,
favor of
it's kind
setting
of
it
like,
on fire.
who are we to say what kind of a burial elephants want? You know, like maybe
We
they-
aren't supposed to say that because you weren't
Because we
supposed to
shouldn't have
hit
hit
an
it.
elephant.
You shouldn't have hit an elephant.
Okay,
There
once
was so
again, I
much
feel like
time.
we are rehashing a conversation that has already been set to rest.
But do you
I'm
remember
gonna go
when you
put
were
the nail
driving?
polish on it.
Great.
Thanks, Brandy.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
And I literally said, that looks like an elephant
Elephant.
around 1,000 feet in front of us.
Yeah. And then after that, I was like,
Who borrowed
Hey,
my
Brad.
lighter? Which
Hey,
one of you
Brad.
all borrowed my lighter? Because it's not in my pocket right now.
It's
I,
that's the thing, dude. They're lighter.
That's
Yeah,
the lighter that I specifically carry because it looks like a lighter that Paul Newman would have. And if I don't have it, it's going to be hard to replace. We need the lighter, moreover, to light the elephant on fire.
Hey, do you know how else you're different from Paul Newman?
You're-
Paul Newman never lit an elephant on fire in
You
real life
don't even
or
know
in a
that.
movie.
after
Yes,
killing
I
it.
do.
I loaned you the Paul Newman biography and you never read it, so you would have no idea about that.
Okay, well, you know what? When we get back, I'll look in the back for the notes and see if there's a part about elephants.
We're still
Randy.
fighting. Look, that's $4 of nail polish I'm never gonna get back. Okay, can
Right,
I
you're
just
right.
have a lighter, please?
I
Brandy,
want
we
to, like,
can't
does
find the
anybody have a
lighter.
lighter that we can use instead of the
What do you
lighter
mean?
that I pried?
I have a flint and stone.
You have flint and stone?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
do.
very cool anthropology necklace, but that is not actually going to light a fire.
Well,
Okay.
why don't we
Well,
try
I
it?
don't- I don't know if the nail polish is actually going to work either. I'm sorry you lost your Paul Newman lighter.
Thank you.
I know that meant a lot to you.
It did mean a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you,
Well,
by
I
the
know.
way, for the nail polish solution. It feels like there's only one of us here who's joining me in my quest to move past.
Has
Well,
anybody
no,
called? Has anybody contacted the student council at Augustana? Because there's no way we're going to make our
We're
show
not getting there in
tonight.
time.
Yeah, we
I mean-
could still.
No,
Why
We
would-
gotta,
I can
we
call
have to
them.
burn an elephant.
And we
That
have to
could
stay
take
here until it
seconds.
is done.
This is
Seconds?
our first paying gig.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
call them.
I'm gonna light it on fire.
I'm gonna call them. I'll be back.
It's working.
Oh, good.
Your nail polish is really great.
Yeah, I know. I wish I hadn't used it all on that. Look, I'm sorry. I know that
I
lighter meant a lot to you. I know that Paul Newman means a
yeah.
lot to you. What with him being your father.
Listen, I don't think we're gonna be
So
able to
loud. I
get
don't
there
want
on
the others to know
time.
that that's why I got into the improv troupe.
Yeah.
I know. And look, and you and I have watched Cool Hand Luke more times than I'd like to admit.
Amazing. How many
Brad
more eggs can a person fit?
Brad Dinter,
No one can
he
eat
hit an
50.
elephant
No one can eat 50 eggs.
in South Dakota.
Oh,
Yeah, we hit an elephant in South
Just a
Dakota.
man in the middle of the street talking to himself, when he discovers there's no God.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm sorry too.
Hey,
Okay.
does it look like the elephant is combusting quickly enough for us to
Yeah.
make it to the gig?
No, it's like a slow smolder.
It doesn't even matter. They've taken us off the lineup. So
What?
yeah,
Because of the elephant thing?
I guess I told them exactly what you did and how much warning you had to not do it. And then
Oh
they're
my
like,
God.
don't bother getting here.
Can I say something, Brad?
Wow.
Huh.
Brad, can I say something? And I don't mean it in a fighty way. I don't mean it in a fighty way.
Okay, I will try to hear it that way.
Was there a small part of you that wanted to hit that elephant because your dad's Paul Newman?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I told all of them.
Sorry.
We gotta
I'm sorry.
process it.
I'm sorry.
If we're gonna do our best work, we have to truly know each other. We have to know each other. Okay. So
Do you know how long of a shadow that is?
It's a really long shadow, man.
Long shadow.
My dad's Jackie Gleason.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah,
You're so young.
I only knew him briefly.
Wow.
wow.
He had me really late.
Yeah.
I
My
wish
dad's Don Wilson,
Oh my God.
Jack
My-
Benny's announcer for 30 years.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
No,
cool
yeah.
also. It's
Rita,
cool.
did
Don't
you
be
really know who that
patronizing,
was?
Okay, all right. I mean, he was an important man in his day.
He's awesome. That's cool.
Really important.
I can
Yeah, I hear
almost,
the
I can almost
sarcasm.
hear the
I
voice.
don't mean it. I don't. I barely
Okay.
knew my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear the sarcasm. Okay.
I'm
No,
not being
it's
sarcastic.
amazing.
I'm high. So
I wish I had known that you
Ken.
two had famous dads. Maybe I wouldn't have been so determined to escape my father's legacy by doing something destructive.
Well, Susu, tell him who your mom is.
I don't,
No,
it
don't roll
isn't
your
even
eyes.
important. It's not even important.
tell us, Susu.
Go ahead.
Joyce DeWitt. So
From Three's Company.
yeah, Janet from Three's
And the
Company.
pantyhose commercials.
And
And the pantyhose.
more famously, the pantyhose commercials.
Is that really more?
Yeah.
Hey.
Some
Well,
people
it's
think
making
he was
so
on
much
Alice,
sense.
it's not.
That we've been drawn together.
Yeah.
And that we have such on-stage chemistry.
Chemistry.
Hey, Brad. Right before I lit the elephant on fire, it had a collar on. So I took the collar off, and you know what the elephant's name was?
Don't tell me.
It was Paul Newman.
Oh my God.
First and last?
Oh my
So last name was Paul Newman the elephant is his full name.
That also means it was someone's pet. Like now you've also,
Yeah.
it was an elephant pet.
Don't,
Brad.
Zuzu, do not get hung up on the.
There's a
earthly
number to
details here.
call.
This symbol is inescapable.
Right, but Brad, there's a number.
Maybe it's an elephant that his father's foundation purchased and to
Maybe.
give all the proceeds to charity.
Well, call
Like
the
the
number.
spaghetti
Call
sauce.
the number.
I'm
Call
not
the
calling
number.
any numbers. Don't you
Call
understand? I killed the elephant that is my father's legacy. I
Right, but
finally
also
did it.
there's a number you need to
You
call.
should call.
I'm not going to do that. I tell you what we are going to do is we are going to find animals that bear the name of each of your famous parents, and we're going to kill them with this car.
I don't want that.
And at the end of this road trip, all of us will be free.
I really think somewhere out there there's like a coyote or a prairie dog or black-footed ferret named Don Wilson.
If there is, we're going to find it.
I know there's a dolphin named Jackie Gleason at SeaWorld, but I'm not doing it.
I think we should
God,
kill
probably
it.
First,
several.
okay, first stop, San Diego.
No, I don't. I don't
We
want that.
can't do that. We can't
I'm not
do that.
taking no for an answer.
It's the Florida SeaWorld too, though. So
Even
Wow.
closer.
Joyce DeWitt just
It is
sounds
close.
like an Afghan hound.
Yeah. They already
it really does sound like an Afghan.
they already
That's-
think she's an
Yeah.
animal, so I'm not gonna kill my mother.
Your mom's still
Well, your
alive.
mom's still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Oh
nice.
God. Wow.
My mom's still alive too.
Really?
But your mom's not famous, so it doesn't count.
Wow, Brad.
Wow.
I mean, just
Really
symbolically, it
harsh.
doesn't count, you know.
I mean, my mom died, but she was also famous. So,
Who was your
I don't think
mom?
I know who your mom is.
Yeah, we've never talked about that.
oh, Pat Nixon.
No kidding.
I mean, I would have led with that.
Yeah, that's
Why? No, come on, Pat Nixon. First of all, Pat Nixon and Don Wilson had an affair. Who's gonna, I mean,
That's scandalous.
yeah.
Even by today's standards, that's scandalous.
I mean, he was such a big man, and she was such a, I mean, my mom, but creepy. Well, I mean, the shadow of her husband was that was gross.
That's too much for anyone to take on.
That's
I
a
can't
lot.
imagine her having sex with that and then ever want to have sex yourself, which is why I'm abstinent.
That's a
Really?
lot.
Hmm.
That explained it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi.
No.
Hi. Ooh.
Where'd you go?
Sorry, just I'm having trouble up here. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just
I'm
lean
stuck.
over and hold on to
I'm-
a thing so you don't fall.
Hi. Yes, I'm stuck, I think.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi. Are you stuck too?
Well, I was sent to get this person out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed.
Okay.
It happens
It
all the time.
happens. It happens. I mean, it's part of life. It's
Sure.
part
You're
of
in a
life.
vent.
these two out of me.
All right, the vent is talking,
Yeah,
which
I didn't-
happens, so you don't have to feel bad.
Okay.
Did you drop something in here? Did you just
I just was
decide to come
curious.
in?
I just was curious. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
gonna
This
turn the
is so
furnace off
embarrassing.
before things
Good
get
idea.
real.
Because
Thank
it is
you.
hot.
So don't feel bad. A lot of people just come to visit up here.
Okay. I just
Holy cow! There's
Stop moving
four.
around. You're tickling my belly.
I am
Sorry.
not meaning to
There-
do that.
There are 4 more furnaces in the Word this morning. You've
Okay.
got to get out now.
Oh
I-
wow! So
I don't-
so big news. There was big talk about adding a bunch of furnaces. Turns out that happened a little sooner than we thought.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'm stuck.
here,
Okay.
take my hand.
I don't know what that.
See what I can do with those furnaces.
It's not I'm sorry. I'm still here. Are you still there?
Where did you go? Are you went a little
I'm
bit
sorry.
farther?
I know. I'm stuck. Okay. I'm definitely stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you some butter.
No, please. I'm on a diet.
Look, furnace, you don't process calories the same way.
I don't know.
Do you not want butter? I'm not trying to make you upset.
Are
or
you talking to
anything.
me?
Yes, of course I'm talking to you.
If you could just use like some sort of a different kind of fat, canola oil, vegetable oil would be
Canola
fine.
oil's way
What?
worse. Okay.
Wait, what do we need now? A different fat?
I need-
Either canola
Any
oil.
kind of sunflower seed oil.
Okay.
Sunflower seed.
Sorry.
I'll check.
You know
We're
what?
gonna
Just
try-
leave me. Just
No
leave
way.
me, maybe. Okay.
No way.
This is
We're
so
not gonna leave you.
embarrassing. This is so
What's your name?
embarrassing.
What's your name?
Are you talking to me?
Of course I am.
My name's Cliff.
We know what your name is, Cliff. So do you want to know why our furnaces or our vent here is alive?
I mean, honestly, yes. That's part
It
of
was
why
a
I
s-
came up here.
It was
I
a
got
science
Crisco.
experiment.
Oh, are you
That's
telling
great.
the story?
Yeah, it was a science experiment. We had a brain. This is a lab, as you know. We have
Right.
lots of brains, and we lost
Yeah.
one of the brains.
Okay.
And we found out that the brain was in in one of the vents, and then it
Mhm.
sort of morphed into the vent, and then the vent became sentient.
Right.
I think you said that very well. I mean, you
Thank
left out
you.
a lot of the science details, but
I
that's
did.
okay.
I
I
did.
came up here because I thought I was hearing a voice. I thought I was hearing the voice of my
You were.
You
and
are.
Hmm.
okay.
Do you
So
want Crisco?
Are you talking to me?
This one, I guess, is for everyone.
Yeah.
Crisco's actually fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
How do you
Yes.
feel with Crisco?
That I'm fine with it if you think it'll work, but I'm very stuck, okay? Because
I didn't actually catch your name. I mean,
Okay,
we're
what
in
is
this
it?
situation together, and
Trindle. My name is Trindle.
last or
Trindle?
first?
That's my first name.
Oh,
My
what's your
daughter's
last
name is
name?
Trindle.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Yeah.
family name.
My
Yeah.
home's name is Trindle.
It's
That's
true.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a
I
home.
think
Hey, Trindle,
yeah.
I can tell you're embarrassed, and I don't want you to be.
So embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. Everybody
Yeah,
comes up here.
honestly, you're not the first person this happens to. I'm sorry, we only have
Okay.
Crisco. Is
Not
I in
even the
trans?
second.
Really?
Yeah.
I was hired as the building supervisor, and I say, and tell me if I'm wrong on this, at least 30% of my time is getting people out of this vent.
Wow,
Remember,
okay.
remember
That's
when
true.
that you guys hired that Santa one year,
Yeah.
and he got
Oh,
Yeah.
stuck up here with
No.
his bag of presents?
No
Yeah, well,
way.
that
That
was
was
the
a
one.
bad idea on my part, and I'm the mad woman in charge of this whole experiment.
It
And
wasn't a
I
bad
should have known
idea.
better.
No, he made a mistake. Okay, I'm dropping the Crisco.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Hands up.
Do I grab it or okay?
You
You
better,
should
otherwise
grab
it's
it.
gonna hit you in the
should grab it.
face.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Dropped
Okay.
it.
All right.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay.
rub it in your hands and warm it up.
Okay.
I don't want cold Crisco, I could say that much.
Are we eating it?
We
Well,
shouldn't
I mean,
be eating.
yeah, we were hoping that you would actually like spread it on the walls of the vent and roll around till you came out.
That makes so much more sense.
Kind of more
We
like a
have a-
torpedo. I'll
we have
try
a
and find
bunch
another
more,
lubricant.
yeah.
I'll try to
Yeah.
find something.
You know what?
I'm sorry. I'm
You are
sorry. I
not
just
the
came up
first
here.
person to eat the lubricant.
No.
Why did you come up here?
For
cut you off.
companionship.
Kitty, oh, that's the exact opposite of what we.
Yeah.
Trindle, did you say companionship?
Yes, I heard a voice, which I did now realize I did hear a voice, but I thought, I'm just like I'm having a hard time. I'm very lonely, and I thought, oh, there's someone up there for me. Like that's where I should be.
Oh,
So I was
so
coming for
sweet.
companionship, and
Times
now
in
I'm
our
very stuck.
lives, we
Okay.
all have pain. We all have
had
Oh,
sorrow, but if
Just
we
you mix
all
yourself up
have
with
then
that there's
always
always
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're
We are
not
not
strong.
strong.
I'll be your friend.
Friend.
I thought I knew more of this song.
I did too. I feel like I
It's
heard it a
okay.
lot.
Sorry if that was
Wild
not
was the only song my son could
No,
play on the piano, and it was just constant.
That's so beautiful.
I was
Thank
hoping
Did
to
you.
lift your
you have
spirits a little.
cheer? Did I see that you had cheer?
Well, I was gonna suggest that Trindle, you lube yourself up with this, but if you're so happy up there that you're singing and you found a ventilated companion, why don't you just how would
I
you
mean,
feel
is,
about staying and being part of the experiment?
You'd be
is it
more than welcome,
okay?
Trindle. Yes, more than welcome.
Because I
Okay.
am
It's
inside
okay.
you. I want to know if I'm inside you that's okay.
Yeah, you are welcome here. If you do hear the Santa at some point, it would be useful to know where he is.
We can't
Okay.
find the Santa, so that was
Okay,
probably
yeah,
one
I
we
could look
should
for
have
him.
mentioned to you.
Up there for like 18 months now.
Oh, okay.
No.
We find most people, but the Santa was one that
He didn't want to be
Sure.
found.
Sure.
Who knows where he is?
I'll stay then. I mean, if the invite is in earnest, I would love that.
No, the invite is not in earnest. The invite is in Cliff.
Oh,
I
Cliff.
get it.
Oh,
I get it.
okay. So I think it's great that you want to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that we should just say that we have lots of lubricant if you ever want to leave.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yes.
just so you
Right.
know, this isn't like one of those things where you have to like choose
Sure.
forever.
Yeah, sure. No, yes.
Brian, why don't you and I leave and let Trindle and Cliff get to know each other?
That's a great idea. I always overstay.
I know, I do too.
Okay.
It's a problem. It's a problem. All right. Have
Yeah.
fun.
So,
Yeah.
so, uh, God, I feel sorry. I feel awkward. I don't know where to
No,
start.
I do too. Maybe I'll take my first. I'll just go look for Santa or
Sure. Yeah. No. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you want. Just I'll be here. Obviously.
okay.
Cliff,
I guess
Wherever you are.
I'll just
Cliff,
move around in you. Is that
Cliff,
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cliff,
I'll be back.
Cliff.
Yeah. What?
Read her one of your poems.
I don't know. It seems a little bit early for that.
Well, it's just if you're having trouble coming up with stuff to talk about.
All right. I was thinking it could be either watermelon sugar
That one's too
or
sexy. Too
okay.
sexy.
Right. What about the sock that was left out of the laundry hamper?
Too childish.
All right. Gosh, getting a lot of unwanted feedback here.
Sorry.
What about charge my batteries? I'm on the run.
Chef's kiss. That's the one.
Trindle,
Yes,
Trindle,
yes.
Yes.
Trindle.
What?
Look, if you want to get on Cliff's good side, you have
Yeah.
to realize that when I created him, I gave him the ethos of a needy only child. Okay, so
Okay.
he has constant need for validation and yet a deep self-loathing. It's a hard
Sure.
balancing act to do, but just be sure you're constantly praising, but not enough that it seems, like
Okay.
artificial,
Sure. Yeah.
but more than
Okay.
you would normally do. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
That
think so.
Charge my batteries. I'm on the run.
Are you talking
Me
to
and my
me?
good time buddies are out for some fun.
it's poetry.
Was that
It's
so? Oh,
Saturday night. Let's go to the movies.
this is so good.
Oh, well, I was only halfway through the first stanza.
No, keep going. I'm sorry. I just wanted you to know that I thought it was really so good so far.
Do you want that lube, or are you still? It's still something you want?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Do you think I need it?
Well, it's up to you.
Halfway through the first stanza of the first poem I'm reading to my new friend.
It was
And you're
so good.
already giving her an out?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You
Charge
are
my batteries. I'm on the run. Me and my buddies are out for some fun. It's Saturday night. Let's go to the movies. I hear good things about the Doors, that they're groovy. Put on your shoes and let's go to the town. I promise we'll turn that frown upside down. Put this tape cassette inside of your stereo. I've got a joke.
finished.
I promise it's hilario. I had a difficult time
Trindle,
with
Okay, I think I would
the
like that
eagles in the
lubricant.
nest. You either have to praise or get out.
I'm dropping
I'll-
some Crisco.
Thank you.
Don't eat it.
I
Oh, Jesus Christ. I
I'm
didn't expect
sorry, I
you to
thought
still
that
be
this was-
here. My lord. You're still here?
When everybody goes home, it's nice to have the office to myself. I
Wow.
kind of put on
Christmas
some
party was
music, I
over.
let loose, you know.
Christmas party was over 6 hours ago. I thought I'd be the only one still here.
Yeah, no, Trisha and the kids are out of town, and I didn't want to go back home to an empty house, so I thought that I'd just stick around and listen to some Bob Seger. I'll turn it off.
No. I love the Sieg. Keep it going.
Oh, really? You're a fan?
Yeah, I just have some end of year stuff I've got to get done before I can go home to well to an undecorated tree. But I'll leave you to your
Well,
night
you're
moves.
no, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
but you don't have to run off so quickly. I mean, unless you've got a deadline you got to reach or something.
Well, the 31st is it, but no, I don't have anywhere else.
You
I
still got a
suppose I
few
could wait.
days.
I thought I'd wait until the party was over and everyone went home, and I don't
So you
really
didn't
have a
trim the
school
tree?
homework
You didn't decorate what?
no, no, I didn't let anyone in the office know, but I got divorced a year and a half ago,
Oh
and
God, I
so
hate that ritual. It's just so inhumane. Why is it that divorced people aren't allowed to decorate their trees?
well, it does bring up some bad memories. I mean, the weird thing is like I was raised Jewish.
Oh,
He was raised Catholic, and so like I never had a tree
sure.
until we got together, and then I still felt like I needed to buy one for some reason. It's a little pathetic, but
It's not
you gotta
pathetic.
hope it
That's
never
not pathetic at all.
it's
I mean, my wife and my kids are out of town, and I have a bare tree at home as well. So, but it's just because I wouldn't even know how to begin. I,
no.
I mean, I'm never part of that. I work so much,
Okay, I'll be in the car. Okay, so you just come out when you're ready. Okay, I'm just gonna go in the car. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the lights and get in the car.
Lindsay,
Scott.
Lindsay Scott. What the hell?
I didn't. Sorry if I didn't think anyone was still here. I was just making sure all the coats were gone in the
Scott. Scott, who
in
are
the
you talking to? Scott, were you trying to have a hookup in the office?
No, I was checking all the coats. I wanted to make sure all the Christmas coats went on their
Did
family.
you? Are you still going to the car? It's just
Travis.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, Travis Curry.
No, okay.
What's up?
We were just checking the coats because we were
Yeah, part
making
of
sure
my job is to check the
that the
codes.
coats were okay. So
Oh,
we
good.
didn't know anyone else was here.
Okay.
I know this is not regular office protocol, but you two were here to have sex, weren't you?
Yes, we were.
Yeah,
Yes,
Like,
we were.
we did do
far be
that.
it from me to interfere with a little bit of Christmas fun.
It's okay. It's already over.
Were you
Yeah,
both?
we did.
Oh, great. Did
Oh,
you take off your wedding rings before you had sex with each other? Yep.
well.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway, the coat room's all warmed up. If you two want to go in, we're just gonna
Oh.
we're
oh,
gonna
for
get a
God's
cab.
sake.
So
Okay. All
Merry
right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We're gonna go to
Get out of cab.
Subway.
God, that was embarrassing.
Well, I think I've probably taken up enough of your time, and you had some work to do.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, no, it's just my husband had an affair with someone that he worked with, so this was
what's
felt
that?
familiar. God, one of them smelled like sour apple pucker, and the other one smelled like butterbrickle schnapps.
Just
That's
a
a terrible
combination. It felt
combination.
like walking into a Mr. Bokies in 1997. It was like,
I forgot about Mr. Popey.
Mr. Bokies. I used to load up there, and then I would go to the comic book store, and I would just completely make myself ineligible romantically.
Really, which one was your?
Sorry, I forgot my panties.
Terrified about where those were.
Well,
She
it's just
came
as
to where
well.
the food was.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw out everything that's in the.
I
Wow.
wasn't wearing any. I remember that now.
Oh,
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy holidays. What was your comic book poison?
Spectacular Spider-Man. Did you read comic books?
Just a couple.
Any favorites?
Oh, I just like probably ones you haven't heard of. They're kind of obscure.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
I mean, you
I
probably
do.
haven't heard. They're like really like no one has heard of Octopus Dan, and
Octopus Dan?
and
You're
his magic van.
Yes, of course. You're fucking around. There's no way you like
No,
Octopus
no. I swear to God, I would have to like go to the comic book store and like ask them to special order, and they're like, oh no, I mean, you know what they're like. They're like,
Dan.
oh,
Oh,
only
yeah.
a girl would read Octopus Dan and his magic van.
I have
Uh,
Magic Van #1 framed on my wall at home. I'm not kidding.
you do not.
I do. Well, it's framed on the wall of my closet because my wife won't let me keep it in the main space. But
All right, I was wearing them, so I didn't forget them.
She is gonna get frostbite topless like that. I
that's a
mean,
good point. She should grab a coat while she's in the closet.
if she takes my coat, I will find a way to fire her. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know
They're
what you're
having
doing.
an affair. They're having an affair.
Oh,
This is why we shouldn't have parties. Anyway, like Octopus Dan would say, time to squirt on out of here.
time to squirt on out. Yeah, I love that catchphrase. I don't know if you have any plans for New Year's Eve. Think about it. I don't anticipate having any plans myself. So I'll just
What
throw that
about
out there.
your hold on. What about your wife and kids are out of town?
Indefinitely. So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no. I mean, the
Oh.
dust is still settling, but
Oh God.
just
It's
you
time
know,
for
it could just be to read comic books or whatever.
Yeah, it's sad of sitting around thinking about how you're not having sex and you're reading comic books because it's like you're a teenager again.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, well, time to squirt on out of here.
All right. Yeah, I gotta head to my magic van. So.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Well,
okay, well,
happy
cephalopods.
holidays.
Cephalopods.
Yes.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. Good to see you.
good to see.
How many pairs of underwear does she have?